Greetings, humans! It is I, the Great Papyrus here, and welcome back to Stanley, the blah 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 blah. Yeah. So last time I think we got the ending, but at the same time, this is now where we have arrived. Now
All
I'm
of his
too.
co-workers were gone.
Whoa.
What could it mean?
Okay, they don't even let me
Stanley
stay
decided to go
there
to the
anymore.
meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
This is all very different from how it was the last time, so I have absolutely no idea now what's going to go on. I don't think I've ever seen anyone do this before, so... what the? Whoa.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay, I guess I'm going to do exactly that then. But that doesn't mean I'm going to like it. Huh, that was weird.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Okay. Wait, hold on. What do people want? They want things! They want money! More money! Things, but with money to buy more things. They want graphs, and then they want graphs about things and money. We have a new product. This is the greatest business idea I have ever seen! Everyone is unique. You most of all. I'm looking at you there, red hair. You're the most unique person I've ever seen. Okay, well, let's move on here. Oh, what the? Okay, door's open. Hello.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
That sounds like too much work. Wait. I think I just pulled my brother. You know what? Here, I'm gonna close myself in.
There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow. Just an empty broom closet.
Okay.
No reason to still be here.
Well, except for the fact that this is the most interesting place that I have seen today. I mean, literally.
It was baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet. He wasn't even doing anything.
Nope.
At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way. As
well,
he's literally just standing there doing sweet FA.
Sweet FA. That's definitely a funny way of wording it. I'm gonna stare at this little wrench.
Really still in the broom closet?
Yep.
Standing around doing nothing?
Yep.
Why? Please
because
offer
I
me some
can.
explanation here. I'm genuinely confused.
I can. That's why. Also, there's duct tape. I mean, now I just need to find some ducks and I'm all set.
There's no choice or anything in here, right? If I'd said Stanley walked past the broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out.
Well, yeah, but I saw that and I wanted to go in.
This closet is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever.
But there's ducks here. There's gotta be.
It.
Well, you know what? Next to you. I'm gonna stand here.
To you, this is somehow its own branching path.
Yep.
Maybe when you go talk about this with your friend, you'll say, "Oh, did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was my favorite."
I hope that sounds like me exactly. I'm pretty sure they would if I had friends. I still have not become the most popular person in the underground yet.
He probably only got the job because of a family connection. That's how stupid he is.
Well, quit talking about family.
Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
Well, who isn't? Wait, what are drugs and hookers?
Well, I've come to a very definite conclusion about what's going on right now.
What is it?
You're dead.
Well, I mean, I guess that might be accurate.
A bit, and we're just about to leave because there's nothing here. When a physical malady of some sort shut down your central nervous system and you collapsed on the keyboard.
Wait, I don't even know if I have a central nervous system.
The responsible thing is to alert someone nearby so as to ensure that your body is taken care of before it begins to decompose.
That sounds like a great idea.
Hello? Anyone who happens to be nearby?
Yep.
The person at this computer is dead.
Yep.
He or she has fallen prey to any number of your countless human physiological vulnerabilities.
I mean, I have many of them.
It's indicative of the long-term sustainability of your species.
It really is.
Please remove their corpse from the area and instruct another human to take their place at the computer, making sure they understand basic first-person video game mechanics and filling them in on the history of narrative tropes in video gaming.
What's a trope?
So that the irony and insightful commentary of this game is not lost on them.
Now let's be kind of honest here. I
You've
didn't
done
exactly
that,
call
just
what
step
you're
out into
saying
the hallway.
insightful. Alright. So, okay, I think I'm done here, right? Am I done here?
Ah, second player. It's good to have you on board. I guarantee you can't do any worse than the person who came before you.
I don't know. I beg to differ.
You too? Unbelievable. I'm at the mercy of an entire species of invalids.
Sounds about
Perhaps
right.
there's a monkey nearby you can hand the controls to. A fish? Fungus? Look, you can hammer out the details. I'm not particularly picky.
I don't know. You seem
I'll
to
just
be.
waiting for when you're ready to pick up the story again.
Meh. I guess we'll do that now. Because otherwise he's going to stop complaining. Alright, we're done with that.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Sure I did. By going downstairs, right? That's what you said. I'm pretty sure that was what he said.
But Stanley just couldn't do it.
Nope.
He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for that. And in such a competitive
sounds like a
economy,
possibility.
why had he taken that risk?
Because he's
All
Stanley.
because he believed everyone had vanished. His boss would think he was crazy.
Oh, it
And
might
then
be.
something occurred to Stanley.
Also, here's a lamp.
Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of
Maybe.
my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all.
Who dropped their
None of
coffee?
it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went?
I have been
And
wondering
for
about
that
that.
matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is
wait a
all
moment.
too strange. This can't be real.
Huh.
And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He
Yeah,
just
what is it?
hadn't found the words for it. I'm
bacon
dreaming!
taco. Oh.
He yelled.
I
This
was gonna
is
go with
all
bacon
a
taco.
dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone.
They were just
he wasn't
tacos.
going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all.
Are you sure?
And he thought to
I
himself,
might be.
I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons.
That
I may
sounds
as
about
well
right.
Enjoy this while I'm still lucid.
Uh-huh.
So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground.
I don't like this
He
anymore.
imagined himself soaring through space on a magical star field, and it too appeared. It was so much
Okay, now
fun,
I'm tripping out.
And Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid?
Okay.
And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner.
What's that?
Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking?
Yeah, I've been wondering that
Now
the whole
voice
time
was
here.
describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm
This seems a
dreaming
bit
about a voice
ironic?
describing
I don't know.
me,
Is that
thinking
ironic?
about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought.
Huh.
And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth
Does
was
it?
that, of course, this was not a dream. How
Okay.
could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself? Believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself?
Yes.
Stanley is as
I don't like
awake
taking
right
responsibility.
now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley.
Okay.
After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did
Is
the
it
voice
now?
not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This
'Cause the
voice
voice is
was
weird.
a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He
Just
would
what?
prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream.
Uh-huh.
So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back,
Yes, that feels wonderful.
the fresh air of a world outside this one.
Uh-huh.
Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream.
This is a terrible
I wish it
dream.
to be over.
I want to
Let
be
me go back
popular.
to my
That's what I
job.
want. Not
Let me
everyone to
continue
disappear.
pushing the buttons. Please.
Uh-huh.
It's all I want. I want my apartment and my wife
Wait, I
and
got a
my
life?
job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal.
Who wants to be
Everything will
normal?
be
That's
fine.
terrible. Yep.
I am okay.
Not sure about that, pal. Hey, what the? No! I'm still stuck in this boring hell. Why am I stuck in an office?
Screaming. Please, someone wake me up. My name is
Yes,
Stanley.
please.
I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must
No, I'm
be.
not.
Can
I'm
anyone
not a real
hear my
boy.
voice? Who am I? Who am I?
Ah.
And everything went black.
Okay, wait. What? Why is everything black?
This is the story of a woman named Mariela.
That's a cool name. Wait, I thought it was Stanley,
Mariela
not
woke up on a
Mariela.
day like any other.
Uh-huh.
She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and
Uh-huh.
walked
Whoa.
to her place
What
of
the?
work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself.
Wow.
Then collapsed dead on the sidewalk.
Well, I guess that's the end of
And although she
Stanley.
would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man.
That
He
guy
was obviously
sucks.
crazy. This much she knew.
Yep.
Everyone knows what crazy people look like.
They
And in
work
that
at office
moment,
jobs.
She thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't.
I'm going to a
It was
job where I
comforting to
drain
think
my
this,
soul for 40
and in
hours a
certain
week.
Way, seeing this man made her feel better.
Yes.
Then she remembered the meeting.
I'm glad
she
I'm
had
not this
scheduled
man.
for that day. The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life.
Because
She
that's
had
what
no
matters
time
in
for
life
this,
is
so
career,
it was
not
only a
actually
moment
enjoying
that
life.
She stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
Maybe you should go and become a royal guard. That seems like a much better career path. Well, let's be honest. Only I could become a royal guard. A royal. A royal. We know what I mean. Right? Okay. Well, I think that's another little story here in the Stanley blah 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 blah. So thank you all for joining me here on Stanley Palooza. If you like this video, please remember to like it, comment it, subscribe it, say hello, say whatever you would like to. I always like to hear from you, so let me hear from you, the viewers. In the meantime, go ahead and raise your glass of whatever you're drinking in here, and have another one on Stanley. Love and peace, everyone. Love and peace.
Oh, goodness. Stanley, did you just unplug the phone?
I really don't want to hear from her anyways.
Your choice. How did you do that? Chose incorrectly.
Yep.
I didn't even know that was possible.
Well, it is, baby.
No, it's definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone and is taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another. Music comes in, fade to white, roll credits.
Aha.
Not picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action.
Yes.
How is that even possible? None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't
Wait,
understand.
what?
How on earth are you making meaningful choices?